Hello, Daniel Martin's vlog, February 19th, 2014, Thursday. This is my daily vlog. I thought that I would give you a chance to get a little bit of insight on what I do every day, and also it would be applicable to any time that you give someone driving directions in the metro Oklahoma City area. So let me give you a lesson on what's called, now we're not talking about a property parcel that when somebody says, here's the legal description of my parcel, it's lot 1, block 5. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about all across each county in Oklahoma, really throughout the United States, you can give better driving directions by knowing the legal description of a plot of land or a farm or whatever it may be, as long as you know about range, township, and section. Let me teach you a lesson about sections and teach you a little bit about the layout of streets in Oklahoma City. Here's a diagram. Looking at this diagram, we see that this is Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Northwest 23rd runs east and west. A mile north of there, Northwest 39th Street. To the east, North Meridian Avenue. 1 mile west of there is North MacArthur. How do I know that there's 1 mile between these roads, other than going out and traveling, setting your tripometer? Well, Oklahoma is set out sort of like farmer plot topographic map. It's set out in that kind of a format. Even the metro's set out in that kind of a format. Farmers back in the day would buy a plot of plowing land, and they would say, and I'm not saying that you're going to look on a topographical map and see that this is accurate, but this is the example. Okay, you know this is what we represent as a section of land. This may be represented in somewhere in some county in Oklahoma as section 23. Okay, it's a mile by a mile. Section 23, section 23, section 23. Section 23 has 4 quadrants. They're known when you're talking on a topographical language. You're saying section 23, the northeast quarter. Section 23, the northwest quarter. Section 23, the southwest quarter. Section 23, the southeast quarter. Now we're building. We have section out of the way. Now we move to township. This may fall in township 5 north. It all is going to fall in 5 north. 5 north. 5 north. 5 north. So, and then it's all going to fall under a range, a certain range. Let's say that this is range 17. 17 west of the Indian Meridian. 17 west, 17 west, 17 west. So I'm not like, once again, qualifying. This is probably not what the range, township, and section is for this mile in Oklahoma City. But somewhere in some county, in some state, this might actually be how you would read this legal description. You would say 17 west, 5 north, 23 northwest. These are what you call, will that fall into the intersection of Meridian and Northwest 23rd Street? Are you in the quarter section that's in the northwest corner of this intersection? Well, the northwest corner of this given intersection would be range 17 west, 5 north, 23 southeast. So you can give someone directions in Oklahoma City, especially by saying, where do you live at? I can tell you where I live. I'm on Northwest 63rd and Ross. Just like these streets just are interchangeable anywhere throughout the metro, you can interchange Meridian and MacArthur with MacArthur and Rockwell. Rockwell Council. You could interchange 23rd, 39th with 39th, Northwest 50th. These are all a mile apart. So when you're giving driving directions, you know by these major roads that run through the arteries of the Oklahoma City Metro, you know you're only going a mile in distance to get to the next, what you call section line. A section line, and 23rd is a section line, and Meridian is in fact a section line, and MacArthur is in fact a section line running throughout the metro of Oklahoma City. So you have Northwest 23rd, and that's beginning of this section, beginning of section 23. You go to Northwest 39th Street, in between Northwest 39th and Northwest 50th may be, I'm not saying it is, but it may be section 24. So all of this would read 17 west, 5 north, 24 northwest, 24 northeast, 24 southwest, 24 southeast, and so on. So that's a little bit of a, it's an insight into how I manage to give driving directions at my workplace, because that's predominantly what I am doing all day long. But a lot of this would be substituted by not North Meridian and Northwest 23rd, but it would be somewhere out in Podunk, in some, well, let's say Caddo County, west of Gary, Oklahoma, out rural. Someone is going to be working on a tank battery or a wellhead, and it's going to say something like the intersections of East 0610 Road and North 2530 Road. Well, to give driving directions, it's going to be helpful for me to ask first, what are the legals? Do you know the legals? Oh yeah, we know the legals. The legals are in the northwest quarter of Section 4, Township 32, Range 17 West. Well, if I type that into a topographical software map, it's going to lead me to within what? Within a mile of where they're talking about giving me driving directions to. Or, better yet, within a half a mile. Half a mile? Half a mile of where you're talking about going. So it could be at an intersection of North 2580 Road and East 0660 Road, north a half a mile, west 300 feet to the wellhead. Making sense? Even if it is, and even if it's not. That's Daniel Martin vlog, daily vlog for February 19th, 2014. Thank you for hanging in on that one. That was a rather long vlog. So I'll try to make my vlogs more extensive and more interesting. Something like this and my pet. All right. Take care, and thank you for tuning in to Daniel Martin Vlog.